This is the tiebreaker between Poccopacs and Armenian King in the Wars of the Ancients tournament. It's Baktria versus Baktria on the pyramids. Armenian King is commanding Baktria and Poccopacs is commanding Baktria. For Armenian King, we have Indian armored elephants, 3 mercenary Scythian horse archers, 4 Bactrian noble horse, 1 Eastern spearman, 5 thorax swords, and Bactrian royal guard general. For Poccopacs, we have 4 Bactrian noble horse, we have 6 thorax swords, 2 horse skirmishers, 2 Eastern spears, 2 Thoreos, and a Bactrian royal guard general with a Persian light archer. So no elephants for Poccopacs, which is surprising but understandable, since Baktria can bring horse archers and horse skirmishers that are both deadly counters to elephants. So Armenian King is going to have to be very careful about using his elephants here, because there are Thoreos, Persian archers, and horse skirmishers. So ideally, Armenian King wants to use his horse archers to deal with the archers and the skirmishers of Poccopacs, and also to deal with the cavalry, so that he can use his cavalry advantage, against the enemy skirmishers as well, because there is a slight cavalry advantage in place for Poccopacs, since he has Bactrian royals and 4 Bactrian noble horse. And the Bactrian royals can do a lot of damage to these thorax swords. So if Armenian King is going to be able to use his elephants effectively, he's going to have to be super patient, take care of the important units for Poccopacs, and of course these horse skirmishers should be his number 1 priority with his mercenary Scythian horse archers. They're going into hiding in the forest. So let's see if Armenian King forgets about them. I don't think he will. Using the Eastern spears to screen away the mercenary Scythian horse. Also using Eastern spears to screen on this flank. It looks like Armenian is going to move his Eastern spearman to screen the horse skirmishers over here. Bactrian noble horse has to be careful because it's moving into range of the horse archers, but the horse archers are moving into range of the Thoreos, and one volley from these Thoreos could wreck the horse skirmishers. Here we go, getting some nice hits, killing 2 mercenary Scythian horse. It looks like the Eastern spearmen are going to try to scare the horse skirmishers out of the woods, but Poccopacs is wisely moving his Bactrian noble horse up. Bactrian noble horse is going to destroy Eastern spearmen on the charge. So both players are neutralizing each other's strengths very effectively here. Nice methodical gameplay for both players, not being careless. There is a reason why these players have made it to where they've made it in the finals. I think I've only played against Armenian King once, and that was a very close game. In Attila's tournament, I lost 2-1 against Poccopacs in a super close game. Basically a game where I underestimated his elephants to a significant degree, and I didn't bring enough raiding horse to deal with them. That was a super intense, super close series of games, and Poccopacs is a very good player. Looks like we're going to see a charge by the Bactrian nobles on the Eastern spears. The Eastern spears should get wrecked on that charge. There we are, doing a lot of damage. The Bactrian noble horse is sort of getting surrounded by horse skirmishers here, by horse archers, which is bad. The Persian light archers are moving into screen. Not losing any Bactrian noble horse, the Eastern spears are wavering. Another charge should destroy the unit. But it looks like Poccopacs might lose his Persian light archers here if he's not on point with his micro of the Baktria noble horse. The Baktria noble horse is going to move in, and Armenian King is going to redirect the charge. But if the elephants manage to get in here, it's going to be so bad for Poccopacs. Eastern spears going down on the flanks. And the Baktria noble horse is going to try to break through. Elephants coming in towards the sword line of Poccopacs, while the horse archers are being chased away. Eastern spears are finally going down, but this elephant charge right here, Poccopacs does not have any units nearby that can deal with this. Oh, and the elephants are going to catch the thorax swords on the move. This is going to be super bad for Poccopacs. Elephants crashing into the thorax swords. Horse skirmishers moving in. If the horse skirmishers manage to get enough volleys off on these elephants, it might be massive. Volleys coming in, but the horse skirmishers are too close to the elephants, and the elephants are going to make it into the horse skirmishers, stopping the elephants sort of with his general. But the thorax swords are already wavering from what the elephants did to them. And now there are so many units being destroyed for Poccopacs. Indian armored elephants getting massive kills, destroying the horse skirmishers, countering the horse skirmishers with his own elephants. Oh, that was bad for Poccopacs. The Indian armored elephants are going to do a lot of damage to the Bactrian Royal Cavalry. They're going to take some fire of their own. But Armenian King is very nicely using his Bactrian noble horse to chase after the horse skirmishers. So the Indian armored elephants are running amok now, but they did so much damage. If Poccopacs is able to capitalize with Thureos, he might be able to do more damage to the elephants. The elephants are running amok into the thorax swords of both Poccopacs and Armenian King. But there are no units really free to do a lot of damage to the Indian armored elephants. They have so many hit points. The horse skirmishers are actually killing elephants now, I think. No, not yet, not yet. But they were able to decisively defeat the Eastern Spears and the Thureos. Bactrian noble horse coming in for rear charges against the thorax swords. The thorax swords are going to start wavering for Poccopacs. A very risky elephant play here by Armenian King, but it looks like it's going to pay off. He's going to get into the horse skirmishers with his thorax swords. That is going to be the end of the horse skirmishers. And again, he's firing into the thorax swords, not firing at the elephants. A very peculiar choice here by Poccopacs. And Poccopacs' infantry is getting surrounded by noble horse and by thorax swords here. So not good engagements for Poccopacs. The horse skirmishers are somehow still alive, still being able to fire at the Indian armored elephants. And the Indian armored elephants might run amok again. The Indian armored elephants are finally dropping, but there's been so much damage done to the thorax swords of Poccopacs here. The elephants are going directly for the Bactrian Royal Cavalry General of Poccopacs. They are running amok, they are dying to the horse skirmishers. But the horse skirmishers are also wavering from being attacked by the thorax swords. Elephants running amok again by being fired, due to being fired on by Persian light archers. This might be a good point to just start firing with standard shot. The elephants are still rampaging through the backlines of Poccopacs, getting a lot of kills. Mercenary Scythian horse going in against the skirmishers of Poccopacs. The horse skirmishers are off the field, and I don't see how Poccopacs is going to be able to do anything about this now. He has a unit of thorax swords here that isn't engaged, isn't getting charges, getting charged by thorax swords. The general of Poccopacs is somehow still alive. The elephants have so many elephants left in the unit. Thureos not firing at the elephants was a massive mistake done by Poccopacs, I think. It looks like they are they out of ammunition? They are out of ammunition. So the two units that could have done damage to the elephants are out of ammunition now for Poccopacs. And Armenian King is going to take this home. So it's a bit premature to congratulate the Armenian King here, but I don't see what Poccopacs is going to do against these Indian armored elephants now. And there's just so much cavalry, so much infantry left on the field for Poccopacs as well. Losing the horse skirmishers, losing the Persian light archers, not firing with the Thureos on the elephants. That was massive. Such an intense game. somehow Poccopacs is still holding out here, defeating the Bactrian noble horse. One unit of Thureos holding in square, but the elephants are going to destroy the square. And Poccopacs does not have the troops left on the field to be able to deal with the elephants of Armenian King. 350 kills on the elephants, although they ran amok several times. And again, if the Thureos had been firing at the elephants for a longer period of time, could have been massive. One more elephant going down, but there's nothing that Poccopacs can do at this point. The elephants are alive, Armenian King has more infantry left on the field. His general is still alive, nice kills on the Bactrian Royal Cavalry. Thureos are somehow still holding, but the elephants are going to finish off what's left on the field, and we're going to see a Bactrian chain rout for Poccopacs. Congratulations to Armenian King for winning the finals, for winning the entire tournament. It was a game that came down to the use of his elephants, being able to neutralize the horse skirmishers. The infantry of Poccopacs did nothing compared to the infantry of Armenian King, but the game enders were the extremely dangerous Indian armored elephants. So although Poccopacs brought the larger army, not being able to neutralize the elephants defeated him, essentially. So Armenian King wins. Armenian King is going to win, and he's going to be awarded the Attila game from Heir of Carthage. He did say something about giving the game to Poccopacs because he already did it, and if so, that is a massively nice gesture from the Armenian King. He won this tournament. It was a deserved win by Armenian King. Armenian King has played extremely well throughout the entire tournament. There was a bit of controversy in his battle against Panda Warrior in the end, with some alleged pull-through in a pike engagement, but I decided to not award the replay due to the circumstances of when it happened and how it happened. Still, Armenian King has played extremely well during this tournament. He was using his elephants effectively enough was the key to victory in this battle, and Armenian King uses his elephants masterfully. As Carthage, he fucked up royally with his elephants, but he did not make the same mistake twice. He engages enemy skirmishers, he moves the elephants in towards the flanks, wrecks enemy infantry lines, uses his cavalry to take care of and to tie down enemy skirmishers. So I think that Poccopacs could actually have done this if he had focused more on the elephants, and if he had kept his horse archers from getting destroyed by the elephants, because that was massive. And also using the Thureos to only fire at the elephants, I think that could have been very useful, keeping the Thureos in reserve. But when there's so much going on, and it's easy to sit here and say what I think the players should have done, but I know from experience that just watching a game and being able to be calm and collected and not having to micro anything, it's much easier to see what the players should have done than what it is for the players that are in game and have to have an awareness of everything that's going on and have to make split-second decisions about what to counter. So thanks for playing, Armenian King and Poccopacs. I'm very happy that two such players of such quality joined my tournament. I'm very happy with how the tournament turned out. I'm going to be hosting more tournaments in the future. Let me know what you thought of the tournament and any ideas you might have for coming tournaments. Congratulations again to Armenian King. Congratulations to Poccopacs for finishing second. Strength and honor.